Returning to the James Show, I love talking to our buddies in the oil field. Rey Trevino from Pecos Country Operating. Welcome back to the James Show. RT, I hear that I saw a report on Fox Business. Gas prices are expected to tumble around 10% over the next week or so. That seemed a little optimistic. Is that what y'all are seeing out in the oil patch?
You know, we really are. Right now, guys, as we know, when you look at it, the summer driving season is officially open. I mean, there's a lot of noise going on. However, right now the economy is very strong, and we're at that $80 oil, and it's really allowed the economy to continue to at least stay fluid.
So when we hear about the Biden administration being generally anti-oil, when could we expect to see that have an effect on output?
You know, that's the crystal ball question right there. And I'm glad you brought that up, James. You know, we are producing more oil than we ever have under this administration. Go figure.
We're just not poking new holes.
Exactly. Yeah. And that is going to come back at some point. You know, the talk is that this president's going to pretty near eliminate the gasoline reserves in the Northeast. And, you know, not only have we, depleted our strategic petroleum reserve, but we've only replaced it by about 5%. So all that being said, here we are at, I think, a national average about $3.40 a gallon. Here in the great state of Texas, we're about $3. And, we're seeing $80 oil, and thank God for American oil from American soil that we are actually competing against OPEC and OPEC Plus right now.
So what do you think is going to be the turnaround here? Is there going to be a crash in output at some point?
You know, we really hope not. We are staying very steady, especially us here at Pecos Country. We are continuing to drill wells every year and every month. The difference is we're just not blowing and going, so to speak, if anybody remembers 10 years ago during the Barnett Shale boom. I think a lot of us operators have learned that we need to just kind of stay steady, goes the course. Let's continue to produce. $80 oil is great for the economy and great for us as producers. And so right now we're just staying steady. And as far as the crash goes, as an American, I hope there isn't any type of a crash, but I wouldn't be surprised. I do know a lot of people that are being prepared for something like that.
Well, I also remember, Mr. Trevino, about 3 years ago, every oil storage facility in America was so full that we had tankers that were just floating around or docked up full of oil. And then we finally had a tanker come in where no one had a place for it, and they had to give away the oil. They had to pay someone to take the oil away from them. Is our storage capacity still at ridiculous levels like that?
No, unfortunately not. I had a great lunch with several other individuals in the oil and gas industry today, and we were talking about that right now this administration is not allowing us to fill up the reserves. You look at places like Corpus Christi that are getting ready to handle even more super tankers that'll just even allow more from the Middle East of oil to come into our refineries, and yet we're not doing anything with it from a political standpoint to refill those reserves.
Is there anything that's not being reported that you think the public needs to know about from the oil field?
I think what they really need to know is that what oil production we have today and what wells are being drilled is what's keeping the price at $80. Let's be realistic. There's a ton of noise right now. Okay, we're obviously in a campaign season. But we're at $80 oil, and the reason why is because we are producing so much here in America that we're able to fight OPEC. So it's because of our hard-working men and women that this $80 oil price is where it is, and that, we're going to have, again, record highs of individuals going out, and celebrate during the 4th of July. It's really just something I think everybody needs to know.
RT, I heard another analyst on the morning show on WBAP this morning say the Barnett Shale has been largely locked out. What did he mean by that?
It's been a God's gift as far as I'm concerned, and a blessing to all of America. it actually also woke up OPEC to notice that, hey, America is as strong as they are. But probably, and again, unfortunately I didn't listen, but, the Barnett Show also has a lot of natural gas, and we still are at historic lows at natural gas prices, even though we're at $3 right now, but unfortunately due to the price inflation that, broadly adding these high prices, we're not really seeing that in our natural gas space, which again contributes to the fact that, hey, we are just producing so much natural gas across America that, supply and demand 101, right? So we've got too much of it.
All right, Pecos Country Energy, RT Trevino, thank you very much.